Show. Turn up your mind.
I'm Eric Greiten's Navy SEAL, and today we're going rhino hunting.
Oh, God.
The rhino feeds on corruption and is marked by the stripes of cowardice. Join the MAGA crew. Get a rhino hunting permit. There's no bagging limit, no tagging limit, and it doesn't expire until we save our country.
From what? From what? What are you saving your country from at the end of a semi-automatic weapon in somebody's home, in somebody's house?
Let me tell you something. When you go into the gun store and you say, I'm insecure and I'm looking to compensate, that is the gun they hand you, the one he's got in that ad.
It's really twisted. I mean, it's just like really. And when he was confronted about it by the good liars, you know, I love the good liars. They're amazing. They're fearless. And they asked, he goes, "Oh, well, you know, that commercial was just a metaphor. It was just a metaphor," is what it was.
Your ad is the talk of the country right now.
I'm Eric Greiten's Navy SEAL, and today we're going rhino hunting.
You're comparing these rhinos almost to as if you're running into them in nature or something, right? It's big game hunting.
It's obviously a metaphor.
No, of course, right.
It obviously shows that the left, right, which has no sense of humor, and they want to outlaw metaphors.
Get a rhino hunting permit. There's no bagging limit, no tagging limit, and it doesn't expire.
It's like as if it's a rhinoceros, right? But then you go to a human house.
Well, you know, I think what was really clear about that was that it was a metaphor.
But it was in like a human house, so that's why I was kind of like, because it was like big game hunting, but then it was like you went to like a human house.
I think everybody who has a sense of humor recognized kind of the parody.
Well, I thought it was actually pretty funny, but then I was like, but then he's going to a human house with a SWAT team, yeah. Because then it started to seem more threatening. Seem a little bit more threatening.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going into a human house with, you know, a SWAT team and, you know, like a Navy SEAL team. It's a little threatening. It makes everybody feel like they are Osama bin Laden. You understand? Like, I was with you. I thought it was, what is with the guns? Why does every Republican have to be in an ad with massive firepower in order to convince people to vote? You know who else is on this ballot? You know who else is running for the same seat, the same Senate seat that is being vacated by Roy Blunt? You remember the McCluskeys? Remember the McCluskeys? The St. Louis, couple that, pointed guns at people who were peacefully walking through their neighborhood on their way to BLM protests, but ventured down their street by mistake. And the McCluskeys came out loaded with, guns. Remember those beautiful people? They're also running. He is also running. That same guy, Mark McCluskey, he's also on the ballot next to Eric Greiten's. Billy Long is on the. I mean, Vicky Hartzler. These are and Eric Schmidt, the AG, who literally told people in Missouri that the election was stolen. This is the best the Republicans can come up with for a United States Senate seat. Okay. And whoever wins, it's my best guess that they will have to run against Lucas.
For Lucas Kuntz, service started early. When his family was bankrupted by medical bills, Kuntz's neighbors, who had no more than they did, got them through. Kuntz fights for universal health care because
no family should have to go through that.
When Lucas joined the Marines,
it was to serve the community that took care of me.
Now,
our democracy, Roe v. Wade, it's all on the line. And I'm still ready to serve.
Lucas Kuntz, the Democrat.
I'm Lucas Kuntz, and I approve this message.
Oh! Me too. I mean, there's like a legitimate human being who served his country honorably, who came up from nothing, who, when his parents went broke because of medical bills, he literally put that in his permanent Rolodex and made it his life's work to defend this country because it was full of neighbors that helped his family out when they went bankrupt. And now he would like to do service at the U.S. Senate in order to bring health care to every American. And this is the crazy part. This is the crazy part. Right now, women are being stiffed, obviously. We're having our rights taken away. The voting rights of every American is also on the ballot in places like Arizona and Missouri, where you have election deniers, all of them running for the Republican nomination today, okay? And you have, obviously children who've been left out of the Build Back Better. So the Republicans think that it's now okay, not just okay, that it's uber cool to go after women and children and veterans who need health care because they were deployed near burn pits, and came home with respiratory illnesses and even cancers. Now, if everybody in the United States had health care, we wouldn't need a VA, and we wouldn't need to beg for health care coverage for veterans who got sick from things like Agent Orange back in the Vietnam era. That's how long this fight has been going on to get the veterans the care they need, health care that they need, because America doesn't do that. We can't do that. We don't do that. We won't do that. I can't even believe that people are missing the forest for the trees, that the veterans who are up on Capitol Hill right now, with, thank God, Jon Stewart as their spokesperson, as their draw for the media to cover it, because this issue would never, ever, ever have made it to the TV had it not been for Jon Stewart watching them suffer all these many years and showing up for them, right? Nobody would stick a camera in their faces. Nobody's interested in their healthcare debacle or their dilemma.